blatantly why you do this?
Nah, I just started, bro. We're just gonna start the show, man. Start it. Give him an intro. Okay. Yeah. I got it. Welcome to the Blatantly Blatant Show. The people be hating now because I be talking all my ish. Welcome to my show, please get off my. Welcome to my show, please get off my. Welcome to the Blatantly Blatant Show. The people be hating now because I be talking all my ish. Welcome to my show, please get off my. Welcome to my show, please get off my. Let's stop.
Over the years, a lot of you guys know my my journey. Sorry if I'm rambling. I'm gonna get
Evan from Open Beat
again.
Dropping another video. I like that. I like he's doing that. The being, the CEO of the company, like talking to the people. Nowadays, people like that. You know what I mean? People actually like that. The humanness, definitely when it's dealing with AI. So, salute to him, bro. But y'all know we back on. We back on day shifts, and yeah, that fluctuation ain't all the way there. It ain't all the way there. I gotta get my vocals right. But I ain't do my morning do la re so fa so la ti, do re mi fa so la ti, do re mi fa so la ti. Yeah, I ain't do re mi and the fa so la ti's. Let's see what the hell we got today. See what we're missing. Hopefully we ain't missing. I really don't need any waters. We got ours. It feels like ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Oh, we don't have no more of the cold jump offs. Damn. Yeah, I used to have the frozen waters. I should have put more ice in. Alright, we got this one, so we're gonna take video. Cause we still with this bad one. I was wondering why. Damn, there's water over there raining like crazy. I was wondering why why they have the shit yesterday. So maybe because I had a lot, I don't know. But we're gonna take video, and I know they was driving this. God damn, yes, they're definitely driving it. Why would y'all put that? We gotta pull out. I gotta see my slab. We gotta find my damn slab. Is it right there? It look like it's right. You fucking. What the hell's that noise? It making so that's a way of making that weird. No, I don't know what that is. Must have been raining like crazy, huh? Let me get my freaking slab, bro. It's like, at what point, at what point, if you see my name on it, like, why are we still doing this? My name is on it, bro. It's on it. I have it for a reason. I try to be nice, but I just get annoyed as hell, bro. Like, it's just stupid. I wrote my name on it. I told him, just keep that in there. Because I use this for a certain reason. I'm able to put the 5 waters on here instead of 4. So that helps. All right, let's go. Take video while we out here. Cause they put some shit on here. I don't know what they put on here. I don't know why it's making that noise. And we didn't drive it yesterday, and then Friday we got the video of that too. Want to say maybe the tires wet. But that wasn't me. And see, that's why, and this is exactly why we definitely don't have the camera, because like they are not, no. Hell no, bro. Because y'all heard it, we got that. I know that you can, if I heard it with my ears, it picked up on this camera, so that I know for a fact. It definitely picked up on the camera. All right. I'm gonna send him a text like, yo, I'm just pulling out. I didn't drive it Friday. No, I drove it Friday. I didn't drive it yesterday. I had Emilio's van. And I'm hearing a little, I don't know if it's his set, I don't know what to call it, squeaking. A bit squeaking. Coming out, so I don't know, maybe tires was wet or something. But also too, they did put stuff on that truck, so I don't know. We will see. Get this damn diesel. Yeah, I text him. I don't know what that noise might be, but I know for a fact that it wasn't me. You ain't gonna blame me. Yes, sir. Wasn't me. You ain't gonna blame me. And that's why I said I find it funny. I was like, why I didn't drive yesterday? I was like, it was empty, so there's no excuse. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I do not know. But we make sure we document everything. We ain't playing, bro. The hell. And he tried to finesse some shit too. He's like, yeah, they need your number so they can get your information. Because you're gonna be the one. He said, you're gonna be the only one driving it. Okay. And I wasn't the only one driving it. So that's why we keep the camera cover our asses, because if he tried to say, oh, well, you were the only one driving it, I'm like, no, because there was shit on that truck. And that's why I told the boss, I said, yo, there was, y'all remember every time I go into that little back room, that refrigerator that used to be there is gone now. And the stuff that was inside that was in the truck, like a couple of snacks and drinks and shit. And I told him, I said, I'm assuming what was ever that they loaded that refrigerator on that truck. And I said, so, yeah, I said it wasn't me. And I said, since then, that's when that issue came.
Friday, the US government did something extraordinary. It effectively forced one of America's leading artificial intelligence companies to withdraw its most advanced product from the market. Anthropic, the maker of the frontier AI model Mythos and its commercially available cousin Fable, have been given little warning and, according to reports, roughly 90 minutes to comply.
90 minutes, damn.
If you missed the story, that's understandable. It unfolded in the shadow of the administration's retreat from the Iran war. But in the long run, this may prove more consequential, because the fight between Washington and Anthropic is not really about one company. It is the first visible battle over who governs artificial intelligence and whether that governance will happen through rules and institutions or improvisation and raw power.
Yeah, I mean, they are fighting for it, and they just signed something with the quantum chips or something like that.
It's the government to personal life, and increasingly it's clear that it may be as powerful as imagined. Mark Warner recently recounted from General Joshua.
Now they were saying
the National Security Agency.
They were saying. I did hear that Claude, right?
Anthropic's most advanced model.
I did hear that Claude had. There's a model that they said that is too advanced. That definitely risks national security or something like that. So I'm like, well, damn. I'm like, what the hell does that do? If it's like that, then what does that do? So, but they gave him 90 minutes. So I wonder. I got to do more research into that. I don't really know what Fable, whatever it is. I never heard of that. That's new. Bro, there's just so much going on with AI, and it's moving so rapid. Like, there's a lot that we don't even know what's going on with it either. So it's like, boy. Yeah, so if you lost in the sauce, you might want to get in the sauce now. Like, I need to be in the sauce for real. Because I just heard about that. And I didn't know anything about no Fable.
Brunson is blue collar. I'm talking about the way they played.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the way they play, the type of team that they are.
Dad's a former player. You kind of had a little access that other people.
Yeah, but this is a team who, when you look at all of their starters, it's like nobody wanted them.
Yeah.
Dallas let Jalen go out there and test the free market. OG was somewhere else, you know. They ended up letting him go. Mikal got traded, but the fact that they would trade him, Mikal, Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns went to the Western Conference Finals with the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Minnesota said, you know how we can be better? Let's get rid of Cat. Like this shit, it makes no logical sense. Those five people come together. What's the quote, Chris? The sum of all parts equal a whole, or something like that. Like that's what happened with the New York Knicks, and they came together. They came together and had a historic.
Yeah, that whole the whole playoffs for them and just the story behind it is actually dope. Even with the whole Jalen Brunson thing, and you know they were saying, oh, he can never do this and do that. He's not big enough, and because Wembanyama's he's like tall as hell, and then he called him an alien. But he went out there, he showed out with his team. So like it's just the story, the whole story behind it. I just think is dope. And why I'm happy for New York too, and just the energy they got. Besides that little drama they had with old girl on the light pole. Besides that, oh well, not besides that. There was a couple other things. I think there was only one. I think they said there was only one shooting, so that's good for New York. The fact they said like it was only one shooting and that was light, that's crazy. Cause they be wilding in New York. So, but I think everybody's still on a high in New York from the win and everything. So, salute to them, bro, and definitely salute to Jalen Brunson and what he stands on too.
It makes no logical sense. Those five people come together. What's the quote, Chris?
Stop. 3.
The sum of all parts equal a whole, or something like that. Like that's what happened with the New York Knicks, and they came together and had a historic playoff fucking run. I don't know if it's because it's New York City. I don't know if it's because we watched somebody like Jalen Brunson look like Michael.
Back and tweak this however you like and come back. So it's
this thing called Midi Scout.
When you have a new idea, you can come back and
I'm freaking very interested
all those points and start over again. So super huge update.
Midi Sketch. Well, it's called Midi Sketch. Freaking his tag name or YouTube @ name is Midi Scout, but it's a piano roll type VST plugin, right? And you can draw your notes in, but then you can use them like MPE and bend them and all this crazy stuff and infuse them together with chords and shit. It looks pretty dope, you know. The dude that made it said his DAW of choice was mainly FL Studio, so when he did all this stuff, he had that in mind. And that some freaking programs don't have the MPE feature, so with this you can get it. With this you get it because it has the capability and the MIDI and stuff. Like it's actual dope. There's some scale lock. There's some other crap he got. I'm like, But what's cool about it, you get to try. You can try it out. So we definitely gonna check it out. And I think it's on sale right now. It's only on sale for about like, I think it's like 36 or something like that. $36. That ain't that much. All right, we got 2 damn things, 2 orders. I got a 21 and a 22.
His platform.
Dog, I left my damn
Ableton move everything
camera on.
Swamp.
I'm like, bro, what the hell? I'm looking at it, it's a red light. So this might die.
This guy says
Lines ain't live right now.
Have time.
We over here watching. About to load up this next step.
Do 007 work to get an answer to a problem that he created himself. Does that make sense? Let me give you an example. You know that if you go and run out in your grass, if you got grass, if you know that if you go outside and run in your grass barefoot, there's a possibility you're gonna get bit by an ant, you're gonna get bit by a snake, you're gonna get I'm from the country. We had sticker briars and sticker.
And my son just had something in his foot this weekend because he was out in the backyard walking around freaking barefoot
in the grass, right? So when you run out there barefoot, you can stick something in your toes from running out there barefoot, right? This guy created a problem for himself, and instead of him saying,
"Why did I grab that? I'm tripping.
I can figure out how to go buy a pair of shoes, or I can go figure out how to put on a pair of slippers so I don't get the sticker bars stuck in my foot.
Sticker bars.
Don't bite.
Counting the time down. Don't got a lot of stops. We're at stop 5. This is going to second to last, and then we go to the next one. I got a 12 piece here, 12 piece at the next piece. 12 piece at the next spot. I said next piece, but I actually meant place. You know, peas. And we gotta go. Try to stay dry, cause it's freaking. It's still raining. It's like sprinkling a little bit, but all we need is 12 things. Got it. Try not to get the damn camera wet, but we know that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. It's this Dominican shit, bro. You can tell she's Dominican from the way she's talking. Yes, sir. That's all I'm saying. Yes, sir. All right, can I go on that side? I might be able to. Yeah, we should just pick the stuff from there because we got 3 waters. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm not even going to use the slab because it's only 14 things. So we'll be all right. For the most part, I'm always get my damn refill up some diesel while I'm here. But it's about the last stop I see that has a gas station. We at Sheets. It's a rainy day today. We only got this last stop, and then we done. The plan is to make a beat on something. I don't know what yet. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Might get back. I'll get back on FL Studio. I've been messing around in there, so like, why not? They be like, well, lately, what about the NPC update? I can use that in FL Studio now. Hey. But also, too, we want to focus on NPC software itself, too. So what I'll do NPC key 37 on the Mac. Do a little bit of FL Studio on my Windows. And then maybe we'll do some Serato Slab upstairs. That's the plan. Well, I accomplish it? I don't know. This shit is always happening. But I don't have to pick up no kids. They out of school, so that's the plus. So when I get home now, I'm able to focus, throw this video up, do that, and then do whatever I have to do from there. So I am happy about that. That's the only thing when they on break that I like. Yeah, I think an accident happened. This damn rain, bro. This rain ain't no joke. I gotta be careful too because this thing, you know what I mean? Them tires they'll do that. And going around the bend sometimes too. You gotta be careful. It's coming up. Or maybe construction? No, I don't think so. Oh, okay. Oh shit, no. Damn. That Tesla front end got smashed in. I'm like, okay, they cool. I'm like, the bus just pulled over. Nope.
Meta Connect 2025. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced a new generation of smart glasses in collaboration with Ray-Ban and Oakley. Visually almost indistinguishable from traditional eyewear. While smart technology like this entering everyday life is celebrated as a brave new world by some, it's a nightmare come true for others. Civil rights organizations are sounding the alarm over the technology's abusive potential. So, do we need to act fast to keep our privacy rights in place?
There is a battle right now, but there is a battle in many fronts.
This is Cleanthe Sardelli. Cleanthe is a data protection lawyer with...
I mean, that's the thing about them glasses. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel. I don't like them. You want to be honest? I don't like them. Because it's just a lot of the content I see is just the weirdos trying to pick up game and stuff. It's like, nigga, do that with the camera off. You feel me? Like, if you want to pick her up, do that with the camera off. And let's see what's up. And some of it I feel is scripted too, so it really don't matter. But the privacy thing, yeah, because there was that one chick that didn't know she was being recorded, and then all of a sudden she started blowing up online, and she like, I didn't want that for me, like, you know. So she was mad that she didn't even know she was being recorded. And some people, they'll record and they won't even tell you. So that's the effed up thing about it. And you really can't be recording people without them knowing. So. Yeah, and let me get this off, bro. I already got the damn camera wet. Let's head back. That's it. People are slow, bro. I'm here. I pulled the hand card in front of him. I show her everything. I said, we got this, you got 2 of this, 2 of that, boom, 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 boom. She's like, oh, all right. It comes over to check it. After I just read everything off to you, she's like, I don't have 7-Up. Do you have 7-Up on here? I'm like, yeah, it's right there in the back. And I just told the lady that. Like, I'm like, were you listening to a word that I was saying, like, at all? Not even a little bit. All right, how long we got? It's about like a hour and some change for sure. Hit the work button and see how long we got. Hour 52.
Let's take State Route 896, Georgetown Road and I-295.
Hour and 52 minutes. Let's get to it. All right, man. I'll see you when we get to the shop. Not too crazy today, you know.
Hendrix.
This title is crazy.
This woman is so gross, and this is one of the most repulsive stories I've ever heard in my life. Okay, when I read this story this morning, I knew I wanted to share it with the world immediately because it's so revolting, so sickening, so nauseating, so repugnant that I want y'all to feel the way I feel after hearing it. Okay, first of all, just yesterday when we were in the dressing room at the View, I was saying how human.
I hate when the damn vets keep that.
We have trust issues with people, but the reality is this whole system.
Just wait till Charlamagne finish.
We do get a pass and gravy. Okay, we get in our cars every day and drive and trust that everyone on the road is gonna follow the laws of the highway. No drinking and driving, staying in your lane, doing the speed limit. Okay,
you would think.
We all are trying to get, where we are going alive. Okay, we get on planes and we trust the pilots. You go to the doctor and trust them to look at your private parts. And one of the things that I brought up yesterday was ordering out. Okay, when you order fast food, when you order Uber Eats, when you go to restaurants, when you go to coffee shops, whatever it is, you trust that the people making your food don't want to kill you. Okay, so there is a system of trust we all operate on.
Continue straight for 6 miles.
So I don't play when the people come to my food. I don't complain. I don't do none of that. Nope.
But every now and then, you have a heathen. Okay, hideous, heinous heathen who comes along like Amanda Hendricks, who does something so horrid it makes you question how you can ever trust a human. Let's go to 23 ABC Bakersfield for the report, please.
Oh, they got
For a long night bartending, Jenica Church stopped at Arby's in Broken Bow.
It was taking a little bit of time. Thought they were probably mad at me because it was right about to close.
Jenica said she had some history with Amanda Hendricks, the manager, but nothing major. She went home, ate, and shared sandwiches with her father-in-law and grandmother-in-law. Jenica, her husband, the kids, and the grandparents all lived together. After that night, Jenica's mouth began to flare up like it never had before. The doctor diagnosed her with herpes.
Several times a week, I get a flare-up. It goes all the way up to the top of my eye twitches. I mean, it's very painful.
You're probably wondering, how could she possibly connect herpes to Arby's?
Yeah.
Broken Bow is a small town. Jenica says Amanda Hendricks was bragging about spitting in her sandwiches that night. And Jenica's daughter heard the story. According to the affidavit, Broken Bow police say they pulled cameras and saw Amanda spitting in the food. She's charged with felony poisoning with intent to injure. A warrant has been issued for her arrest.
Lock her up. That's crazy.
Yeah, if she had herpes, like,
just a raggedy reptile of a human. Just a filthy floozy. First of all, I want to salute all our listeners out there with herpes. Double clues bombs for everybody out there listening to us with herpes right now. Okay, millions of people have herpes. 64% of the world's population.
That's crazy.
Buried with nature.
So, if y'all know, I don't know if y'all heard about the Nancy Guthrie thing, the older lady that got kidnapped. And I think her daughter she's like on the news. Is it CNN or the morning show, something like that. One of them. It's one of those shows that are well known. Well, she got kidnapped. And they had one letter they was demanding for a ransom. And then there was another letter. I don't know how many days got sent after, but the feds or whoever, they had this letter, and for months everybody was wondering, well, what's the update with her? What's the update with her? And they never told anything about this letter. So this dude is reporting it now. Listen to what he says about this shit.
She could be buried in Australia, for crying out loud, at this point. We don't know where she is.
Run it back.
And there could very well have been a ransom note, one of those ransom notes, that was actually telling the truth. And now it's been 100 and some odd days. This woman could have gone around the world. She could be buried in Australia, for crying out loud, at this point. We don't know where she is. We have no earthly clue. It's crazy.
But the second note said,
the lack of investigation.
I think he's about to talk about it.
Seems a little bit strange to me, don't you think? It's weird. But let's take a look at this. So ransom note says she's buried with nature. A source close to the situation has said to the news. So, according to The Hill,
that's crazy.
Ransom note in the Nancy Guthrie case said that she had died and that she was buried. Sources close to the investigation. Ryan Enton, and we're going to be looking at his
rest in peace, her, bro.
So according to that source, the note indicated that Guthrie's death was unintentional. That was a mistake. It was an accident. And said that she was buried with nature now.
That's wild.
A report from Air Mail said that the note had apologized for taking the life of 84.
Yeah, how you just gonna apologize for taking somebody's life, and now you know it's an older woman. Like this, that wasn't thought out at all. But there was a video of the daughter and some of the family, and it was like, she said something. She was like, okay, we understand now, but we want you to send it back. So, word is allegedly they knew about this letter. And so when they did that video, they're like, all right, she may be dead, but can you please at least give the body back to us? Because that's important to us, you know what I mean? Because if you have a situation like this, you would at least want the body, you know, the mourning and everything. But now they saying she buried in nature, bro. That's wild. The case is still weird, but it's not done. Whoever, they need to find who did this. And yeah, I believe in an eye for eye. So apparently right now,
about your current situation, I understand that you've got a water tank on top of your
house. There's a water shortage in Puerto Rico. I'm just finding out about this.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Luckily for me, we have a water tank on top of my house, and we have to call a private company in order to have it filled up. As a matter of fact, that's the water, my water tank.
In half a mile, turn left, then turn right on State Route 896, Newark Road.
Not everybody has a water tank, that's the thing.
And which cost me close to $300 to fill it up. And it only lasts for about a week, like I mentioned. And I've been without water service for about 2 weeks. And it's amazing how, or ironic, how we live in an island surrounded by water.
Turn left on State Route 896, Humboldt Road.
He said we live on an island surrounded by water, but we can't get water. He got a hell of a point. Like, that's crazy.
And they don't have the economic capacity to
turn right.
I'm just finding out about this. Wow. I'm half Puerto Rican, so I'm like, holy shit. I did not know.
Water bottles, and hardly enough for them to cook, flush the toilets, take a bath, and
they don't have enough water to flush. I can't even talk. Flush the toilets, take a bath, like any of that, bro. Like even drink. That's crazy.
David, I was thinking about, I mean, you have resources to have this water tank and pay hundreds of dollars for it, but people are praying for rain right now, you told us, so that they can collect something to bathe, even get their toilets to flush. What is the psychological toll that it's taken on people there?
Yeah, I'm one of the people that are waiting for it to rain, but it hasn't rained in about 2 weeks also.
Wow. And when they need it too, it's crazy.
worse in the matter as well. And here we have a picture of people who are desperate, lining up. Most of them, after waiting so long for their turn to get up to the water tank, they find out that there's no more water for them to collect since the water tanks are.
We send all that money to these other countries, but we can't even take care of our own. Puerto Rico is part of America. Like
people are depressed, getting even sick, and having to go to the hospitals because most of this water, even though they come those tanks, they tend to be not very sanitized for them, and they end up having stomach problems. So they have to go to the hospital and get treated for that. Very sad, very depressing moment in Puerto Rico.
Particularly, David, on an island where nearly 40% of the residents live below the poverty line. This is in the United States of America. David Ramos, longtime resident of Puerto Rico, very grateful you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no excuse why money should not be freaking get sent out there. Like, wow, bro. I gotta talk to my mom and ask her who can we reach out to out there, because she could get a hold of my grandma to talk to my grandma. My grandma's here. She's in Florida, but we do have family out there, and I'm surprised I'm just hearing about this now. But yeah, even if I can send even a little bit of change to whoever, I got like, what, bro? No, that's not cool. Mind you, there was a whole issue with, they had electricity problems, and they still got electricity problems. But water now too, bro? Like, hell no. That's wild. Well, another one down, and we about to be at the spit out. Once we get there, once we try there. And then come to find out, like, just as the day's going on, right? Wifey texted me, shit like, yeah, the internet stopped working. I'm like, huh? I'm like, well, I know it's paid. Like, so I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I don't know, I called Xfinity. They said it's nothing on their part that it might be the modem. They have to send a tech out the 25th. What? I'm not waiting no 2 days, bro. Even though I can still do shit without it. But I gotta upload my videos. Like, so, I mean, technically I could do it. I can edit it, I guess on my iPad, and then upload it from there and just use my hotspot, and I don't know. But I'm like, man, go figure. And so, more than likely it might be the modem. So, that modem's not that old though. That's the thing. She said the modem was hot. And I was like, well, yeah, it might be it. And I said, well, also too, maybe when you have it, you shouldn't, it should be out in the well-ventilated area. Let's see, we just in here. But we out, man. It's raining and shit. I hope it's raining the fucking Puerto Rico, like, for real. Like, god damn, that's crazy, bro. Finding that out. Like, wow. Well, anywho, we are done, and is that my shit? No, that ain't my truck. Nah, that's his. Damn. Well, I ain't got mine back. It's another one down on day shifts. Blatantly, show. Blatantly, blatant, blatantly, show, blatant, blatantly.
Blatantly, why you do this? Blatantly, why you do this? blatantly 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 why you do this?